Guatemala, a country of contrasts, a land of towering volcanoes and deep blue lakes, a land of bright sunlight and torrential rains, where ruins of both ancient Mayan civilization and the conquering Spanish Empire lie, where their descendants still visit. It bursts with color. Its people are deeply religious, hardworking, and playful. Like many small towns, at first glance, the town of Uspantan, nestled in the mountains of the central highlands of Guatemala, seems an idyllic community. Uspantan has a lovely park, paved streets, a hospital, a vibrant market, and schools where students sing their national anthem. Its mayor is preoccupied for the well-being of the region. But beneath this first impression lies a darker picture. Sewer effluent runs into open gullies through town. Contaminated water and cholera epidemics sweep through the region. Infant mortality is high. The hospital's electrical system functioned poorly and burned out most of their equipment, limiting the services it can provide to the region of 60,000 people. Children frequently miss school as their families are unable to pay for school materials, and the children are needed at home to carry water long distances, or to work to supplement their family's meager income. The dropout rate in the elementary schools in rural Guatemala exceeds 73%. For many, each day is a struggle for the most basic human needs: clean water, sanitation, healthcare, and education. And desperate fathers leave in hope of finding work elsewhere. Sebastiana Menchu's husband, Juan, left his family in hopes of finding a job in the United States. He risked his life trekking across the Arizona desert in the summer heat, leaving behind Sebastiana and their 5 children. Juan hopes to return in 3 years with enough money to provide for his family. In the meantime, Sebastiana and her son try to make ends meet by selling snacks to school children during recess. Deborah Simon of Española, New Mexico, visited with Sebastiana. In the crumbling one-bedroom home she shares with her mother and her children, the floors and walls are made of dirt. Sebastiana's mother invites her visitors into the kitchen where she cooks over an open fire. The soot clings to the rafters. Sebastiana and her mother have chronic upper respiratory infections caused by the smoke. Deborah asks her why her husband Juan left Uspantan.
We do not have a house of our own. We have this, but it is old and made of dirt. When the rains come, it can fall down. We have children who need to study. It requires money to go to school.
Sebastiana tells Deborah of their dreams for their young daughter.
We want to give her an education, and if she grows up, then give her a career. This is what we want for her, that she be a woman with a profession, because without an education, you cannot earn food. So we will see what God's will is for us.
Note that this mother says, if she grows up. Sebastiana does not take it for granted that her daughter will live to adulthood. Moved by the Menchu family's story, so common in the region, Deborah, who was raised in Guatemala herself, set about organizing United by Friendship. The goal of this non-profit group is to partner with communities in Central America and give fractured families like this a boost towards a more healthy, hopeful future. In 2004, Moses Hernandez, the leader of the remote village of Tesoro Chiquito, requested assistance installing a water system. He explained that the women have to walk 3 miles round-trip carrying water from a spring. Their goal was a faucet of clean water for each home. A handful of volunteers from United by Friendship and Rotary Clubs of New Mexico responded. They accompany Moses back to his village shortly thereafter to visit Tesoro Chiquito. No easy feat in itself. After an 8-hour drive over swampy and steep terrain, the road ends. They cross a river and continue on horseback and on foot to the isolated community. When the group arrives, they find an impoverished village. The group visits with some of the women in their smoky kitchens, where they are offered a glass of water that the young women had just brought back from the distant spring. The nearby river is used to bathe and wash clothes, but it is unsafe for drinking. With some of the villagers gathered around, Moses explained their plan for the water project. The people of Tesoro Chiquito would provide the manual labor to realize their dream of clean water to each home. They would haul the rock, sand, and gravel and dig the trenches. The mayor of the region agreed to provide the skilled labor and engineering, but they had lacked the materials to construct the system. United by Friendship and Rotary members stepped in with a commitment to work with the villagers to implement their project. Tesoro Chiquito's next project is an ambitious one, to build a road to get their produce out to larger markets. But they are now motivated by the confidence that comes with success, to give them a boost to ascend the first rungs of the economic ladder, a ladder that leads from extreme poverty and fractured families to a place where there is opportunity for healthy and productive communities to flourish. Providing chlorinated water systems has the benefit of not only the convenience of water to each home, but it also decreases the rates of cholera and infant mortality. It allows children the time to attend school, as they no longer have to spend hours hauling water. United by Friendship has also provided medical supplies and replacement parts for Uspantan's hospital electric generator, enabling the hospital to provide more consistent medical services. It has helped the town and surrounding areas obtain libraries. It has provided coffee farmers with the information and tools needed to form a co-op and find better markets. It has built trust and credibility with its partners. Volunteers return annually to check the status of projects.
It's not complicated. We work side by side to build strong communities. We build trust through lasting friendships. I believe that by working together, united by friendship, we can make a lasting difference.
These activities make a difference in the lives of our Central American partners. It gives us the opportunity to contribute to the well-being of others. If this is of interest to you, we invite you to join us. Give to United by Friendship and make a difference in a community.